Welcome back, friends. Are you prepared for the Truth and Dare game? Don't forget to subscribe our channel for more exciting games like this. All right, let's play quiz. What's the silliest thing you've done when no one was watching? Attempt to juggle 3 random objects for 1 minute. Share a funny childhood memory that always makes you laugh. Call a local restaurant and order a pizza with toppings chosen by the group. If you could switch lives with a cartoon character for a day, who would it be and why? Act out your favorite scene from a movie using improvised dialogue. Describe the most embarrassing fashion trend you've ever followed. Wear socks on your hands for the next 3 turns. What's the funniest YouTube video you've ever seen? Describe it. Call a friend and read them a hilarious, made-up story while keeping a straight face. Share an embarrassing moment from a family gathering or holiday celebration. Do your best impression of a famous celebrity for 2 minutes. If you could be a professional at any silly skill, like bubblegum blowing or pie eating, what would it be? Write a funny poem about a vegetable of the group's choice and perform it. What's the most bizarre food combination you've tried and enjoyed? Create a crazy hairstyle using hair gel and keep it that way for the next round. Share a hilarious autocorrect fail that happened in one of your text messages. Call a random contact from your phone and tell them you're stuck in a tree. If you could have any animal's ability for a day, which animal would you choose and why? Perform a stand-up comedy routine for 1 minute. Share the weirdest dream you've ever had. Pretend you're a news anchor reporting on a fictional, absurd news story provided by the group. What's the silliest thing that makes you laugh uncontrollably? Call a local store and ask if they sell invisible paint. Inquire about the price and colors available. Describe a time when you laughed so hard you couldn't stop. What caused it? Put on a blindfold and attempt to draw a picture of a unicorn. If you could have a conversation with any historical figure, who would it be and what would you ask them? Perform a dramatic reading of a random page from a cookbook. Share a funny or embarrassing nickname you've had in the past. Call a family member and try to convince them that you've joined the circus as a clown. If you could be a contestant on any TV game show, which one would it be and why? Put on a funny costume or outfit chosen by the group and wear it for the rest of the game. Share the most amusing joke you know. Call a pizza place and ask if they deliver spaghetti and meatballs. If they say no, insist that you heard they do. Describe a time when you got into a hilarious misunderstanding with someone. Perform a short interpretive dance to a random song selected by the group. What's the most absurd thing on your bucket list? Call a friend and tell them you're stuck in a time loop and they need to help you get out of it. Share a funny pet story or a time your pet did something silly. Create a Dare Me sign and wear it around your neck until the end of the game. If you could swap lives with someone in this room for a day, who would it be? And what would you do as them? Perform a mini comedy sketch with another player. What's the strangest talent or skill you possess? Call a random contact from your phone and pretend to be a pizza delivery person who got lost. Share a time when you laughed so hard you cried. What was the joke or situation? Speak in rhyme for the next 3 turns, responding to questions. If you could live in a sitcom, which one would it be and why? Call a local store and ask if they have any left-handed hammers in stock. Inquire about the price. Share a funny or bizarre habit that you have. Put on a fake mustache or draw one on with makeup and keep it on for the next round. Describe a time when you did something just to impress someone and it went hilariously wrong. Call a friend and tell them you've discovered a portal to another dimension in your closet. What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever purchased online? Create a funny and exaggerated dance routine to a random song and perform it for the group. Share a time when you got caught doing something you shouldn't have been doing. Call a local library and ask if they have a book titled How to Train Your Dragon for Real Dragons. If you could make one law that everyone in the world had to follow, what would it be? Perform an imaginary sword fight with another player using broomsticks as swords. Share a funny or embarrassing story from your first job or internship. Call a local pet store and ask if they have any talking parrots for sale.